Go find your name tag and find your seat. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, kiddos. High five. There you go. High five. Good morning. I'm Miss Fansler. Go find your name tag in your seat. Good morning, girlies. Good morning. Find your name tag in your seat and have a seat for me. Perfect. Good job. Y'all are doing awesome. All right. Welcome to the first day of school. Are y'all excited? Thumbs up if you're super excited for a new year. Thumbs down if you're like, I wish it was still summer. Me too. Summers are great, aren't they? Well, I'm Miss Fansler. Can you guys say that? Is that a weird name? Miss Fansler. Miss Fansler. There you go. And this is my very first year teaching school. I've taught little kids like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, but never taught smart 5th graders like you all. So, I have introduced myself. I'm Miss Fansler. Now I want to go around and we're going to play a game. I want to get to know each of you. I see your name tags there, so I kind of know your names, but I want to get to know something about you. So, here we go. When I point to you, you're going to stand up, okay? Tell me your name. Tell me something that you love to do outside of school. So, here we go. Hi, I'm Miss Fansler. I love to play volleyball. And you're going to sit back down. But, here's the catch. You have to listen to every one of your friends. Because after Heather goes, she's going to say, I'm Heather, her favorite thing is, and then Rachel's going to go. She's going to say, I'm Rachel, my favorite thing is, and then she has to tell me what Heather said. Oh man. So you, girlfriend, have a hard job. You got to remember what every one of your friends before you said. Can you do it? Oh no. Well, here we go. Here we go. All right, stand up. You're first. Let's go.
I'm Heather and I like to play outside.
I like to play outside. Okay. All right, Rachel.
I'm Rachel and I like to ride my four-wheeler and I like to play outside.
That's right, Heather says she likes to play. That's right, Heather says she likes to play outside. All right.
I'm Sam and I like to play volleyball and Rachel likes to ride her four-wheelers and Heather likes to play outside.
Got it. Oh well. Here we go. Stand up for me. Can you say your name?
My name is Blue and I like to ride a dirt bike and play outside and ride the four-wheeler.
What did Salem say she likes to do?
Play volleyball.
That's what I like to do. What do you like to do, Salem? Say it loud.
Play basketball?
Play basketball. What do you like to do? Ride your four-wheeler and you like
Outside.
to play outside. Okay. Outside, four-wheeler. No, four-wheeler. Basketball. Okay. And you like?
Motorcycle.
Motorcycles. All right. Here we go, Erin.
My name is Erin and I like to play softball.
What does Will like to do?
Ride his motorcycle.
Claudia, there we go. What does Salem like to do?
Play volleyball.
That was me. What does she like to do? Dribble.
Play basketball.
What does she like to do?
Ride her four-wheeler.
And?
Play outside.
Hey, good job. All right, you're next, good girl.
My name is Molly and I like to play outside.
Play outside. Okay, Erin. Help her out, Erin.
Softball. Motorcycle. Basketball. Four-wheeler and outside.
Hey, good job. All right, you're next, buddy.
My name is Jacob and I like to swim. You like to play outside. You like to play softball, dirt bike, basketball, four-wheeler, and play outside.
Y'all are getting good. It's all your turn, buddy.
My name's Grayson and I like to play basketball. He likes to swim. She likes to play outside. She likes softball. He likes motorcycles. She likes basketball. She likes riding a four-wheeler and she likes playing outside.
Good. Now, y'all got it going on. Your turn.
My name's Damon. I like to play basketball. He likes basketball, swim, outside, softball,
Yep.
motorcycle, basketball, four, and outside.
Your turn.
My name's Allie and I like to draw. She likes basketball, I think.
Uh-huh.
He likes basketball. He likes to swim. She likes to play outside. She likes to play softball. He likes to ride his motorcycle. She likes to play basketball. She likes to ride a four-wheeler and she likes to play outside.
Oh my goodness. Clap, clap, clap. That is awesome. Okay, here we go. Now, as a class, What's my name? Miss Fansler. Only one of your my name? Okay, what's my name? Miss Fansler. And what do I like to do outside? Volleyball. You got it, girl. All right, so it's the first day of school. Before we get into all the math homework and the science homework, how do we? Let's talk about what we're going to do to make this the best school year ever. Are y'all ready? Are you ready?
Or summer.
Summer, oh my goodness, that's later. Okay, you ready? Put your thinking cap on. Strap it on. Y'all fifth graders, you over that, aren't you? It's okay, do it anyway. Put it on. Here we go. Are you ready? Think about what the best listener in a classroom does. I mean, they're the best listener. They make good grades because they're such good listeners. They always participate in class. They are super good listeners. What do they do? What rules do they follow to make them the best listener in class?
They
Well,
listen.
They listen. Listen to who?
The teachers.
The teacher, and who else do they listen to?
The rules.
The rules, and who else?
The class.
The class. You got it, Will. So, okay, here we go. Rule number 1. Let's listen to our teacher. So listen to our teacher, which is who? Miss Fansler. And others. All right, now, okay. So we've got that rule established. Now, who can think of something else that makes the best listener the best listener? What do they do? What do they follow? Say them. They're respectful. Okay, now that is kind of a big word. So, who can break it down for me? What do you mean by being respectful?
They don't talk on the teacher.
They don't talk when the teacher's talking. What else?
What they do is they listen to others and they make friends sometimes.
They do. They listen to others, like we already said. That's rude when someone's talking and you're just like, blah, 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 blah. That's rude, isn't it? We want to listen to others and be respectful. What's another one?
They don't pass notes.
They don't pass notes. They just listen. They're good listeners. They pay attention. Because when I'm talking, I want you to listen. And if you're talking, would you want me to listen to? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put that. Be respectful as number 2. I love it. Okay, be thinking. Let's get about 2 more. These right here are perfect. Exactly what I was thinking too. They're listening to our teachers and they're listening to others. They're being respectful to me and to their classmates. What is another rule or something that the best listener in a class follows? Anybody else? Will, he's got it going on. Anybody else? Do y'all think of something? Can you think of something? Autumn? No? Let's see. Can you think of anything with a best listener? What they do? What rules they follow maybe? Do you girls have any ideas? Rachel? All right, Will, hit it.
Be kind to one another.
They're being kind. And what do I mean? What do you mean by being kind? What does that mean?
They help others out.
They help others out with what?
Like if they're in trouble on something and they need help fixing it, you can give them a hand.
Perfect. They're being kind. They're helpful. I love that. Are you just talking about being helpful to maybe your friend beside you or being helpful to everyone?
Being helpful to everyone.
Now let's see. Being helpful. I'm thinking about something else with that. Like if we're walking down the school hallway and we see a piece of trash on the ground.
Pick it up.
Pick it up and what do you do with it?
Throw it in the trash.
Because we're not just being helpful to others, we're being helpful to the whole school. Because that's what this means too. Be what?
Respectful.
Respectful. I love it. So being kind. All right. So now that we have our classroom rules or expectations, because we're all good listeners. We're all good listeners. Y'all are doing a fantastic job. Y'all are super good listeners. So I know that we came up with these 3 rules right here, and I know you're going to do awesome with following them because you came up with them, right? So it's not all about, oh, Miss Fansler said we have to listen to our teacher and we have to be nice to our friends. But you guys came up with them. All right. So now we've thought about our rules. We are going to think about something else. Are you ready? Let's think about what do we do in a school day besides just, sit in our seat and write on our papers. What are some things, some routines that we do daily, things that we do at school every day that is pretty much the same all the time? Well,
Make lunch choices.
we make lunch choices. Yeah, perfect. And that's part of our morning routine that we're getting ready to talk about. Anybody else? What is something that you do at your school, buddy? Do what? Recess? Recess is pretty much the same every day. Awesome. What about you, Salem? Anything that something that is every day? It's a routine. You do it every day. You know what's going to happen. You know what to do.
Put your bag up.
Put your book bag up in the morning. Perfect. Anybody else? Rachel, what about you? Anything that you can think of that you do every day that's a routine?
Get your stuff ready for your class.
You get your stuff ready for your class. Awesome. What about you, Aaron? Can you think of anything that you do every day? Maybe going to the bathroom or climbing up. Can you think of anything like that? You line up, and we try to do the same thing every time we line up so we know exactly what we're supposed to do. Perfect. All right, well, he's dying. One more.
We put up our stuff in the cubbies, and whenever we need it, we grab it.
Okay. I'm getting ready to write something on the board. Okay, you got it. Now, when we first come in the mornings, let's think. We're fifth graders, so y'all have done this for several years. What is the first thing that you think someone should do when they first walk into the classroom every morning?
Unpack.
Unpack their book bag and stuff. Okay, let's write it down. All right, so first thing, morning routine, we're going to walk in and unpack our stuff. All right. Now, who else? Okay, after you unpack your stuff, what's next? Will?
Make a lunch choice.
You make a lunch choice? Let's do it. All right, let's write it down. That's right, you make a lunch choice. Perfect. All righty. Anybody else keep thinking? What simply do in the morning? First thing when you walk in after you unpack your stuff, can you tell me what your lunch choice is? Anybody else besides Will? He's doing awesome. What about you, Autumn? What else do you do? After you unpack your stuff, you make a lunch choice? Can you think? Can you help her? No, are you sure? You sure? Okay.
Sit down and do your homework.
Okay, sit down and do your morning work. Well, right now, this first day, we didn't really have much morning work, did we? But we will. And just tomorrow, maybe, in the next few days, we'll have some morning work. So we're going to sit down. All right. And start work. Perfect. Anything else y'all can think of that you do when you first come in the morning? Anything else, Will?
What our teacher does, she reads us, what she does, she makes us unpack our stuff and makes us do our lunch choices, then we get to work on our assignments.
Your science, so that could be like maybe morning work or starting work? Things like that. Anything else? Can y'all think of anything else? Will?
After making our lunch choice and starting our work, what we do after we finish our work, we go onto the computer.
Okay. After you finish your work, you can go to the computer. So let's say maybe centers. Once, if you're quiet, you can do quiet centers. Once you get your work done. Okay. That sounds good to me. I like that a lot. That way it gives you motivation to get my work done so I can maybe do some centers before we start our math or something, right? Okay. All right. I like it. Y'all did it fantastic. So, are you ready for this? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to have a few of you act out what we just said, our morning routine. So that way, tomorrow when you come in, you got it. You know what you're doing. You know? Okay, here we go. So, I'm going to get a volunteer. Anybody besides Will, because he's answered so many, but you're doing so awesome. Okay, what's your name? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Grayson. Oh, I knew it. And Aaliyah. Is that
Allison.
Allison. Ah, Allison, close. All right. We're going to start with info. We might do you two. Got it. Okay, can you two walk out this way? We're going to walk out right to the front door over here, right to the door of the classroom. All right. I'm going to greet you at the door like we did, like every day. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you watching, class? Here we go. Come on in. High five, Gracie. Good to see you. Show me what you're going to do. High five, Allison. Good to see you this morning. Show me what you're going to do. Oh, what are you doing there, Grayson?
I'm packing my stuff.
He's unpacking his stuff. I know, you're doing a good job. We have our pretend cubbies. What are you doing now? Let me see. What would you like for lunch today, Grayson? We have French bread pizzas, macaroni and cheese, or yogurt box. Which one would you like?
Pizza.
Pizza. I'm marking you down. All right, Allison. We have French bread, macaroni, and yogurt box. Which one would you like? Macaroni. All right, I got it marked down. Okay. So what else are we going to do when we come in the mornings? We've unpacked our stuff and made our lunch choice. What else are you doing?
Sit down, sit down.
There you go. You've got it. Y'all have got it. And once you finish your work, what can you do? Quiet centers. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we've got our morning routine down. Let me do one more routine that we need to practice because you know what? We're going to do it a ton throughout the year. And you know what that is? Transitions. Sometimes when we transition, kids are going crazy, but we're not going to be like that because remember, we are the best listeners ever. Y'all got it. You already know what to do. We're listening to our teacher. Y'all are being so respectful. You're sitting there perfectly quiet, and I love it. And you're being so kind to others. So, here we go. Think about what the best listener does during a transition. And a transition, what does that mean? You know what that means, Salem?
Like switch.
Switch classes, that more for middle school, which I know you're going to be in soon. But for transition, I'm thinking about maybe in between different subjects. So like, we were working on our math homework, right, Will? And then we're working on our math work, and that's it. Oh, class, we're going to swap. We're going to put our math away and go to our cubbies to get our reading stuff. So, here we go. During that transition, what is one thing that you know we should just do? Because you're the best listener. What should a best listener do during transition time between math and reading, say?
We could be quiet and grab our other work.
Be very quiet and grab your work. I love it. Yes, definitely. All right, so here we go. We're going to, let's say quietly grab our stuff. Can we say that? Quietly grab our stuff? Okay, we can say that. Quietly grab our stuff. Our materials, whatever, for the next class that I ask you to. All right, anything else? So we quietly grab our materials. Anything else? What else do we do? Anybody else? What about you? You think of something? During transition, we're quietly grabbing our materials. I mean, are we going crazy? We're running through this stuff. I gotta get my book. Are we doing that? No. What should we be doing? I mean, what's the best listener do during that time? Grayson? Can you tell me? Heather? Can you tell me? Anyone can tell me besides Will? Autumn? Walking, that's an easy one. Walking feet, girl, you got it. That's what I was looking for. Walking feet. Perfect. Anything else? Anything else during transition? Yes?
Go to our cubbies quietly and
You got it. Hey, you did it. You sit down the first time. I liked it. Good job. Anything else, guys? Can you think of anything else? I mean, that is really good. I love what y'all are saying. That is perfect. That was what I was thinking of too. Okay, so we're going to act this one out too. Okay? We're going to pretend that our cubbies are right here. So when I say, put away your math things, I want you to just pretend and put your name tags under your seat like you're putting away your math things. And you're going to quietly like this, put it on your seat. Walk over to your cubby, get your reading book, and you're going to grab it and go right back to your seat and sit down with your reading book. Can we all do that? Okay. When I say go and do our transition, you're going to show me exactly what we just talked about because remember, y'all are the best listeners. You got it. Okay, class, can you put away your math things and go to your cubby and grab your reading materials and go back to your seat? Thank you so much. Perfect. Y'all are doing an excellent job. What awesome listeners do I have in my classroom this year? Perfect. My goodness, y'all are doing fantastic. Everyone's going back to their seat. Everyone's getting their reading books. I love it. So good. Fantastic. Now I would say, class, open your book to page 27. Open your book to page 27. Yeah, I love how y'all are doing it without talking. You're just ready to learn. I love it. Perfect. Y'all were fantastic. Wow, so good. When you find page 27, give me a thumbs up. How smart. Look at these smarties. Love it. All right, now, class, you may close your reading book, and you may go back and put it in your cubby and return to your seat. Wow. So good, Will. Good job, Aaron. Fantastic. I'm so pleased. Look at these good listeners. My goodness. Fantastic job. Super smart, super good listeners. Wow, I am so impressed. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Thank you guys for being a superb, tremendous class for my first year of teaching. And remember, okay, if you listen at the very beginning, I know you know it. What is my name? And what is my favorite hobby?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Good job. All right, thank you guys. Y'all were wonderful. Give yourself